Hi friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sigrid and I make videos about books and book subscription boxes because I love them. Today I'm going to be doing my Battle of the Fantasy boxes where I unbox and compare multiple fantasy book subscription boxes so that you can see which one is the right fit for you. Without further ado, let's just jump right in with my good old faithful Ilumicrate. This is the October box and the theme is From Beyond Death. The first thing I am seeing says it is inspired by Hades and Persephone. This is a collectible teacup. Okay, so this is really pretty. So, Hades and Persephone. The inside is like empty, so. And I'm pretty sure it comes with a collectible saucer. So, it is really stunning. Oops. Okay, so we have a big blanket in here, and this is inspired by Strange the Dreamer. Cute. I love getting blankets in book subscription boxes. I feel like that is like one of my favorite things because I definitely feel like the value is there. Then we have some cable tidy sets. This is how they look. This is, I like this because I feel like this is something that I don't normally get in a book box, and I like the differences. So this is inspired by In the Ravenous Dark. Then we have a paper craft. This is inspired by Ninth House. Not really the biggest fan of the crafting things. I just feel like I'm not the most creative person, but I do like that it's a unique gift and you don't really get them as much from other boxes. So this month's book is The Whispering Dark by Kelly Andrew. This is how the edges look. It's really pretty. Oh wow. Okay, so first off, look at the end pages. Stunning. And there is, oh, there's a reversible dust jacket. So this is cool. You know, whenever there's a reversible dust jacket, does anyone actually turn it around? Because I never use them. I just keep the original. Okay, I actually heard that there's a death rep in here. So this is really cool. So it says, Delaney always talked to the dark, but now the dark talks back. Delaney Meyer's betrothed is tired of being seen as fragile just because she's deaf. So when she's accepted into a prestigious program at Godbowl University that trains students to slip between parallel worlds, she's excited for the chance to prove herself. But her semester gets off to a rocky start when she has an awkward encounter with a pretentious upperclassman whom she has every intention of keeping her distance from. Colton Price has been ordered to keep far away from the new girl and the voices that call to her from the shadows, but the pull of her proves impossible to ignore, and he can't help but be fascinated by her unusual talents. After a fellow student turns up dead, Delaney and Colton are forced to form a tenuous alliance, plummeting down a rabbit hole of deeply buried university secrets. They soon find themselves up against something old and nameless, an enemy that threatens to tear them and their forbidden partnership apart. Interesting. That actually sounds really good. As soon as I heard that there was deaf representation in there, I was like, sold. I want to see it. I want to see it. Love to see it. Okay, so we're going to move on to my FairyLoot adult boxes. I have 2 of these to unbox, and I have 2 of the YA FairyLoot boxes to unbox. And of course, this is the book-only box from FairyLoot, so it doesn't come with any extra trinkets. So the theme is dystopia. The month is October. And I'm super excited because I haven't really heard from this author since they created the hit Divergent. But this is Poster Girl by Veronica Roth. And look at those edges. Aren't they stunning? This is the end papers. Really cool. There's nothing on the reverse dust jacket, but we do have this on the cover that says, what's right is right. What's right is right. Sonia Cantor knows this slogan. She's lived by it for most of her life. For decades, everyone in the Seattle, Portland megalopolis lived under it, as well as constant surveillance in the form of the insight, an ocular implant that tracks every word and every action, rewarding or punishing by a rigid moral code set forth by the delegation. Then there was a revolution. The delegation fell. Its most valuable members were locked in the Aperture, a prison on the outskirts of the city, and everyone else, now free from the Insight's monitoring, went on with their lives. Sonia, former poster girl for the delegation, has been imprisoned for 10 years when an old enemy comes to her with a deal. Find a missing girl who was stolen from her parents by the old regime and earn her freedom. The path Sonia takes to find the child would lead her through an unfamiliar, crooked post-delegation world where she finds herself digging deeper into the past and her family's dark secret than she ever wanted to. This sounds really good. I have not read a dystopian in so long. I think the last one I read was... the last dystopian I read was The Darkest Minds, and I can't wait to get back in it. I miss that era. Like, I really do miss it. So on to the next adult FairyLoot box. This theme is Bad Blood, and this is the November 2022 box. So this is A Dowry of Blood by S.T. Gibson. Ooh, wow, it is a stunning cover. It is definitely a stunning book. Oh, wow, look at these end pages, you guys. Stunning. Oh my gosh. So there's nothing on the reverse, but I do like this printed on the cover. It's really pretty. I actually have read this book already. I don't know how, but this was the pick. And normally FairyLoot picks new books, but I've read this book already, so it was definitely not an arc. So I don't know how this happened, but I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I feel like I gave it 3 stars, I think. So, but a lot of people are like saying it's a 5-star read. It's great. I didn't get it. This is my last love letter to you, though some would call it a confession. Saved from the brink of death by a mysterious stranger, Constanta is transformed from a medieval peasant into a bride fit for an undying king. But when Dracula draws a cunning aristocrat and a starving artist into his web of passion and deceit, Constanta realizes that her beloved is capable of terrible things. Finding comfort in the arms of her rival consort, she begins to unravel their husband's dark secrets. With the lives of everyone she loves on the line, Constanta will have to choose between her own freedom and her love for her husband. But bonds forged by death can only be broken by death. I won't say that I'm excited for that one because I've already read it, but I will try to give it a reread just to see if it's something I missed. Okay, so moving on to our YA boxes. So this is the November box, and the theme is The Witching Hour. Look at that art print. That is beautiful. Okay, so we got some tarot cards in here. So we have the Star, and we have the Tower. Yeah, we have a pin and it says the Grimoire pin. This is actually really pretty. I do tend to love witch books, so I do like anything to deal with that. It looks like we have a mug, and this is inspired by Kingdom of the Feared. Oh wow, this is really pretty. Normally I hate getting mugs, but look how that looks. I don't know why, but the silver is doing it for me. It's actually really stunning. I think I will keep this one. You guys, we got our reading journal. Normally around this time of the year, book subscription boxes will put in a reading journal in your box. So I love this color combination. It's like this nice little sage green, and then it has like a butterfly on there. This is just really stunning, and I'm super excited about it. So it's a book review notebook. It says the review notebook is back, this time in a cottage witchy style, which we hope you love. So looks like we have one more thing here. Oh, this is stunning. Normally I really hate getting swords as like presents, but look at that. You can't get mad at that. That is stunning. It looks really, really nice. I like this little addition of like the little diamond here. That's my favorite thing on here. I love that. Is this a letter opener? Oh, it's a letter opener. The next installment to our letter opener series is inspired by Serpent and Dove by Shelby Mahern. Okay, I love this. This is cool. We are down to our book. Okay, we got a bookmark, but it's crushed, so. We have the Fairy Scoop, which is it's like a newsletter that they include in here that has like things. It's like an author review. I hardly ever mention it because it's a paper gift. We have a letter from the author and on the back we have like this beautiful art print, and then it's a letter from the author. And the author is Rebecca Minks. Rebecca Mix, and the book is The Ones We Burn. It says, I am a weapon, use me. Oh, wow, look at this. This is cute. Oh, that is cool. Ombre. It actually comes with a signed bookplate this time. Okay. It says, Renka is tired of death. Now she just wants to be left alone, living out her days in the wild north with the coven that raised her, attempting to forget the horrors of her past. But when she is named Bloodwind, the next treaty bride to the human kingdom of Isadal, her coven sends her south with a single directive: kill the prince. Easy enough for a blood witch whose magic compels her to kill, except the prince is gentle, kind, and terrified of her. He doesn't want to marry Ranka. He doesn't want to be king at all. And it's his sister, the wickedly smart, infuriating, beautiful Princess Aramis, who seems to be the real threat. But when witches start turning up dead, murdered by a magical plague, Aramis makes Ranka an offer. Help her develop a cure, and in return she'll teach Ranka to contain her deadly magic. As the coup draws near and the plague spreads, Ranka is forced to question everything she thought she knew about her power, her past, and who she's meant to fight for. Soon, she will have to decide between the coven that raised her and the princess who sees beyond the monster they shaped her to be. But as the bodies pile up, a monster may be exactly what they need. Okay, so we have a reverse dust jacket. And then look at the cover. This is absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness. I love that. I don't know if I showed you guys the art, but here it is. This is the front, and then there is a different one on the back. Stunning. Very beautiful. I don't really know much about this book, but I'm excited to read it. Okay, on to our second and last FairyLoot YA box. Okay, so I have searched, but I do not see the card, so I don't know what month this is, so I'm going to go out on a whim and say it is October, I guess. So we got some tarot cards in this one. First is Temperance. It's beautiful. Second is the Judgment. We have a letter from the author here. And then on the back, there is a beautiful art print as well. And then we have another art print. And it actually has like these holographic like things that like shines when you move them. That is stunning. This is an extra book month. So we do have a paperback for Princess of Souls by Alexandra Christo. It says, a girl cursed for eternity, a boy on a quest for vengeance. Every single one. Celestra is heir to a powerful magic, locked away in a tower by a cruel king. Her destiny is to foretell death and harvest doomed souls to feed his immortality. Nox is a soldier who has spent years plotting vengeance on the crown. Now he's determined to steal the king's immortality and kill the entirety of his court, starting with Celestra. But when Celestra and Nox's future becomes entwined and death seeks both their souls, they're forced to put their trust in each other. Can they work together to escape their dark fate? This is cute. First of all, orange. Love it. I love it. It's so cute. I love that they, like, even their paperbacks have sprayed edges. Like, this is what I live for. The next thing I got looks like some type of storage container. Okay. Heroes don't get happy endings. They give them to other people. So I don't have the spoiler card at all, so I'm just gonna assume that this is like some type of book in, and it's Stephanie Garber's quote, so I'm assuming it's one of her books. And we've made our way to the book. Oh, the spoiler card is in here. This is the October box, and the theme is Sell Your Soul. That was a canvas basket. So, yeah. Alright, Fairy Scoop. And we have Lay Book. The book is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. And this is how it looks. Oh, look at that green. Let's see. Here are the end pages. And then look at this. That is so cool. I think it's signed. Let's see. Not signed, so I'm thinking, yeah. And it has a reversible dust jacket, which is pretty. My thoughts on this box, I kind of feel like this one was a little rushed. I feel like, what's missing? Yeah, it wasn't signed and there wasn't a book plate, and normally it's signed, so I feel like something is missing. I definitely feel like that wasn't my favorite FairyLoot box. We're gonna move on to OwlCrate. I have 2 of these to unbox. We have the first OwlCrate box. So this is the October 2022 box, and the theme is A Study in Shadows. The first thing I am seeing is inspired by Zodiac Academy, and it looks to be really high quality. Like, look at that. It's nice. It is an ID card case. This is really pretty. I will definitely use this. I love this. Okay, and then we have the literary luggage pin. So this is this one. I kind of feel like this one looks like the Night Circus one that they had a while back. Oh, then it looks like we have like this like storage box. We have a bento box, and this is inspired by the Atlas 6. So it says Alexandrian Society, and inside it comes with like some utensils, some plastic utensils here. That is cool. It's very unique. Next up we have a glasses case. Oh, this is cool, and it's inspired by If We Were Villains. This is really cool. I wear glasses, so that is really awesome. So it looks like this. And on the back it says, you can justify anything if you do it poetically enough. And if you unfold it, this is how it looks. So I guess you have to like do this. And this is how it would look. This is cool. This is really cool. Now something I can actually use. Okay. Then we have an extra book. We have The Secret Garden. This is their collectible edition. Let's see. Their collectible classic edition. And this is by Frances Hodgson Burnett. If you look the right way, you can see that the whole world is a garden. Looks like we have a wooden bookmark. It says Beauty is Terror. Oh, okay, so it had, yeah, inspired by Lessons in Vengeance and The Secret History. It has quotes from both on. One says Beauty is Terror and the other one says From Knowledge Comes Vengeance. Then we have the book. The book is The Whispering Dark. And no, you're not mistaken. This actually came in one of the earlier book boxes. So now I have 2. It has a unique cover though. It has a letter from the author here. And this is the cover. I actually really like this. It's like a skeleton there. He was a paper moth in the dark and she was a light. Okay, so I've read this one already, so I'm not going to read it again. But this is the end pages. Oh, wow. They went all out this time. Look at this. Look at the cover. I don't know what it is, but the silver is doing it for me this video. And then it has art on the dust jacket. Way to go, OwlCrate! You outdid FairyLoot because you did a little bit extra. Well, I keep forgetting that they don't spray their edges. On to the second OwlCrate. So this is the November 2022 box, and the theme is the dark heart of the forest. The first thing I am seeing is a collectible ceramic bowl. Oh, it's blue. Okay, so it is blue. This is cute. And it says, all that is gold does not glitter. Not all those who wander are lost. Cute. What is this inspired by again? It's a limited edition ceramic bowl, and this is inspired by Tolkien's Lord of the Rings universe. So this is the Kingdom of Gondor. Okay, here it is. Oh, well, who is it inspired by? Let's see. It is inspired by From Blood and Ash. Cool. We have something in this satchel. It says, perhaps there is magic in the forest. Ooh, what is this? It looks like a little leaf. Does this not remind you guys of Animal Crossing? Because now I'm obsessed with Animal Crossing and I think it does. What is this? The forest whispered and watched. I will have to see what this is. Oh, it's a soap dish, and it's inspired by the bear and the nightingale. This is cute. It's really different. Like, I would not have expected this to be a soap dish, but it's cute. Like, what? It's like a little leaf. Next up, we have a dark forest hand warmer. Oh, this is cool. Look at that. So this is how it looks. I don't know how it works, but like, I don't want to start it because if I do, like, I'll waste it. It says you have to place the metal piece between your forefingers and thumb and press it until it clicks and begin crystallizing. That is so cool. I can't wait to try this out. I've never tried one before. Oh, we have another reading journal. So this is their reading planner. This is really pretty. I love this. It says the clearest way into the universe is through a forest wilderness. So this is inspired by, oh, it's fandom neutral. So it's not inspired by anything. It's just forest related. Cool. Let's see how these pages look. So we have a little bit more in this book. So we have like this page. This is like one of this book belongs to thing. And then look at this upcoming releases. There's like 2 really long sections of it, which is cool. And then you have an undated monthly section. I like that these are undated because like I would like to use them, but like I use my Always Fully book planner for reading. And then they have a weekly one. Oh wow, they have a monthly wrap up. They have book review. This is filled with so many things. I think I like this one a little bit better. I think the cover to the FairyLoot one is, or is it Ilumicrate? The other one that I got that was like a sage green. I think it looks prettier on the outside, but the inside, OwlCrate wins that. Did we get another toothbrush? We got a toothbrush, you guys. Okay, so it says the trees speak Latin. Okay, so inside is another toothbrush. I mean, it's okay. This is the second time we've gotten a toothbrush. I don't know. I don't remember which box it was, but we got a toothbrush in another box. And I was all like, oh, I'll just take it on vacation or wherever I go traveling, which is what I'm going to do with this. So I can't really complain, but I know that some people are going to be like, I don't want a toothbrush from you guys. Oh yeah, so it's a bamboo toothbrush and a wheat straw travel case. So, okay. Then we have a book, and this is The Luminaries by Susan Dennard. Susan wrote something else. That name sounds really familiar. I think she wrote the witch series, Truth Witch, those series, right? Susan Dennard? Pretty sure. Okay, well anyways, as a letter from the author. Yeah, and it's the luminaries. So it says, we are lanterns the forest can never snuff out. And oh, look at that, the sprayed edges. That's really pretty. This is the end pages. And then the front says, loyalty through and through. It's really pretty. We do have some artwork on the reverse. Hemlock Falls isn't like other towns. You won't find it on a map. Your phone won't work here, and the forest outside town might just kill you. Winnie Wednesday want nothing more than to join the Luminaries, the ancient order that protects Winnie's town and the rest of humanity from the monsters and nightmares that rise in the forest of Hemlock Falls every night. Ever since her father was exposed as a witch and a traitor, Winnie and her family has been shunned, but on her 16th birthday, she can take the deadly luminary hunter trials and prove herself true and loyal and restore her family's good name or die trying. But in order to survive, Winnie enlists the help of the one person who can train her, Jay Friday, resident bad boy and Winnie's ex-best friend. While Jay might be the most promising new hunter in Hemlock Falls, he also seems to know more about the nightmares of the forest than he should. Together, he and Winnie will discover a danger lurking in the forest no one in Hemlock Falls is ready for. Not all monsters can be slain, and not all nightmares are confined to the dark. That actually sounds really, really good. I look forward to reading this one. We finally reached our last type of boxes. I have Unplugged book box. Sometimes we do get fantasy books in this box series, but sometimes we also get something else. This will be my last unboxing for them. I believe it's the YA and the adult box, but it could just be one of the other. Yeah, my very last, I've already canceled my account for this. This is the November box, and this is the adult fiction box. Alright, so first up we have a 24 karat gold face mask by FairyLoot. Ooh, we have a pair of socks. Oh, we have a white box. What's in it? Oh, it's a candle. That makes sense. It makes sense to see a candle. Okay, so this says Rush Essence of Enchanted Adventure. I think I'm getting cinnamon here. A hint of cinnamon. Candle is nature inspired, so it's not inspired by a particular book. Cool. We have another mysterious box. What could be in it? Oops. Oh, it's an electronic device. That's cool. Oh, this is weird. We have a mouse. It's a gaming mouse. This is really interesting. I feel like I have never gotten a gaming mouse in a book box before. Ever. It's definitely not my aesthetic though. It kind of reminds me of Batman. But, I mean, I'm happy to have it because it's something that's different. I really want different things in book boxes besides the same teacups, the same bookmarks, the same candles. Like, surprise me. Okay, and then we got a salt scrub. It says Cape's Water Forest Rain Whispers Salt Scrub. So this is the reason why I'm canceling the box. I feel like it's more aimed towards self-care, and I don't tend to end up using their self-care products, so I'm not really essentially using the entire box. And I did look into getting the book only box, but I feel like the value would not be there to just get one book and pay around the similar prices. Like, it's not, no, I'm not doing it. Then we are on to the book, and I do like that they wrap their books, so it's kind of like a little surprise every month. Oh, this is cool. First off, this looks really, really cool. Like, it actually does look like a fantasy. So the book is We Could Be Villains, and this is the Virgil and Auntie Files. This is book 1. It might be a mystery. Oh, wow. Look at the sprayed edges, you guys. They're definitely up in their game when it comes to, like, sprayed edges. Oh, I'm going to miss them. I'm going to miss them so much. Look at this. This is gorgeous. This is freaking gorgeous. I love this. And then they have the dust jacket. Not Unplugged, beaten FairyLoot. Like, what? I am impressed, but not impressed enough to... I might be impressed enough to get book only. I will look into it. I love this. This is so pretty. And it's signed. Way to go, Unplugged. You did it. Avoid spoilers. Don't get fired. Defeat a not-so-fictional supervillain. 17-year-old fangirl Rosemary Collins lived for visual and anti-studio movies. From action-packed superhero fights to sweet character moments, she's here for it all. But in a real-life crossover no one saw coming, the fandom's heartthrob supervillain Ironfall isn't as fictional as the film studio want her to believe. Beyond the glamorous red carpet lies the government's most guarded secret. The movies are real. Armed with a devilish grin and a wit as sharp as his knives, Ironfall needs her help, and refusing means he'll kill her parents. Her only other option involves spying on him for the government's secret superhero division. Suspended between fact and what she thought was fiction, Rosemary must join her heroes and create an impenetrable web of lies, guarantee her parents' safety as she watches the world burn at its adored villain's hands. This is cool. So it's a superhero book. I'm intrigued. I'm excited to read that. Okay, so moving on to the final book in this video. Oh, wow. This is the November adult box. So I got 2 adults. Wait. This is interesting. because the last one says November 2022 adult box found family, and then this one says November 2022 adult box classic and cozy. So one of these must be YA. Yeah. So they made a typo on the spoiler card. The one that I just did was the YA box for November. And that makes sense because it's a superhero novel and I don't see an adult book. Yeah, so it's a YA box. This is the adult one. So classic and cozy is the theme. This is not a fantasy, but I'm going to unbox it anyways. The first thing we got looks weird. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, but it looks interesting. Yeah, it says books whisk me away to magical places. This is interesting. I don't like this. I'm sorry, but it is not my aesthetic, and it does look a little cheap to me. Yeah. But it's an interesting thing. I do like getting things for the kitchen in my book boxes, but I don't like that. Let's see. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a bamboo matcha spoon. Oh, and when we get some matcha, oh, we get a sample of matcha tea. So this is cool. I've never tried matcha, so excited to try it. Then we have a hand cream. This is inspired by Nevermore. I don't even want to smell it because I know I'm not going to use it. So let's see what else. Then we have a face mask powder. Well, it says Vampire's Blood Mask. Oh, it would be cool if it turns your face red. That would be pretty cool. Okay, so we have something in this white box. Let's see. What is this? I would rather have nothing but tea. I don't know what this is. Oh, maybe this is the... I don't know what this is. I really don't. It has a hole in it. But like, I will have to like do process of elimination. So let's see what's in this one first. Oh, this is a candle. And it says Caulfield. It's not my favorite candle. Okay, so that was the Catcher in the Rye candle. We have the face mask. We have the whisk. Oh, this is a... Oh! This is a whisk holder utensil rest. So I'm assuming that this and this goes together. Okay, and then we have a bookmark, which they actually count as a gift. So, yeah, bookmark. We have the wrapped book. I like this pattern though, it's really cool. Okay. Okay, so the book that we... Okay, so the book in the box is The Secret Garden of Yanagi Inn. Oh, it might be fantasy. So it says, a modern Gothic retelling of The Secret Garden. Still grieving her mother's death, American photographer Mary Lennox is sent to document Yanagi Inn, an old, dilapidated ryokan outside Kyoto, Japan. By day, Mari explores the inn and its ground, taking striking photos and uncovering layers of mystery shrouding the old resort, including an overgrown secret garden on a forbidden island. At night, eerie weeping, which no one else seems to hear, keeps her awake. Despite the warnings of the staff, Mari searches for the source of the ghostly sound and discovers a devastating secret tying her family's history to the inn and its mysterious forlorn garden. So this is the sprayed edges. It's actually really pretty. And it's like muted, but like pretty. So there are no, there's nothing on the art, there's nothing on the end pages, but it is signed, which is pretty cool. It's like actually signed. Normally, Unplugged will put in a book plate, so that's pretty cool. So we get this on the, this is really stunning. Nothing on the reverse dust jacket. I feel like if I were to do book only, it would probably be for the YA box and not the adult. I feel like they kind of save a little bit on the extra stuff that they do for the box for the adult box, but they go all out for the YA, which makes sense because they're competing against like FairyLoot and all of those other ones. And FairyLoot doesn't do reverse dust jacket art on their adult boxes, but they do it for the YA boxes. So I think that's probably why they do it. So if I were to consider doing a book only subscription, it would be for the YA and not this one. But this is pretty. This is cute. I'll definitely read it. Okay, so that was everything in my fantasy book unboxing. Let me know what was your favorite book or favorite gift or favorite box in general. If you would like, please subscribe to my channel, and if you really enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that like button. It actually really does help my video reach other people who are interested in my content. But yeah, until next time, I will see you guys in a later video. Bye!